si je tire mon lait, tu vas l'entendre.
Right. Apologize. Hey, what's up? Already have somebody on YouTube, right? How's the sound? I think it's a bit too loud. Anthony Callum. Nice. Nice to meet you. You from Pick Monitor? So basically today, what I'm gonna do is set up. I want to make a plan because I've just started. I've just started. Oh, I meant. Oh, just give me a second. I'm hearing myself in the back. Yeah, I was just wondering, are you from Pick Monitor? It's not like I have 1,000 followers. Most of the people that know me are from Pick Monitor. Nice, nice. How long have you been with Pick Monitor? All right. Well, you're officially the first ever viewer of the 4-Hour Income Project. I'll keep your name in mind when I get famous. So yeah, basically what I want to do today is start making the plan. If you want to know a bit of a backstory on how I got there, I had a business which is a web agency back like for the past 4 years, and I've just sold it to my partners, and I bought all the equity from Pick Monitor. So yeah, I really believed in that project, but we just didn't have enough time and resources to give it enough attention. And I have so many ideas with Pick Monitors, and I really think we can make that great. The thing is, when we bought it, the code. I'm not sure if you're familiar with code, but there's a term called a technology debt, which is basically just like a credit card debt. So when the technology gets too old, well, the more you try to add feature, the more you try to implement new stuff, the more it breaks. So right now there's so much stuff on it, like the Pick Monitor is quite of a mess, and I just want to do it from scratch basically. And add new features such as, you know, I want to add contests. I'd like to add maybe some fantasy sports. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I'd like to add, but to add these features, I need to I need to be able to implement these without always having to be worried about the code breaking and the bugs going on the platform. So yeah, that's pretty much the plan. I also have a new brand that I want to show you. Maybe you can give me a some of your thoughts. By the way, my accent is French, so that's why it's a bit weird. Let me show you that. It's on InVision app. Is there any while I fetch the new branding? Is there anything right now that bothers you with Pick Monitor? I have some plans. There's some I have a bunch of features in my head, but there's nothing better for me than to listen to the user base and what, maybe there are some things that bothers you on the platform, or there are, I don't know, what's your thought on Pick Monitor? Is there anything else, anything new you'd like to see on a new platform? Won't be long. So okay, so here's that's the mobile app, and that's the new homepage that I was working on. Tell me if you like it, if it's colors you like, your thoughts on it. I'll leave it there. I just have a few things to do off screen. Parlay, teasers, and props. That's actually a very good point. And yeah, it would definitely be something that's doable. Right now, one big flaw with our current odd source is that I cannot allow you to buy and sell points on the game, which is really annoying for people that love to play with these points, So yeah, I was looking at different odd source, but it's so expensive. Like a good odd feeds right now goes for maybe like 2K a month, which is not a small chunk of money. So, and right now I'm relying on the 5 dimes odds feed, which is working fine, and it doesn't cost anything. So but in the future, I'd really like to be able not only to allow you to create those parlay teaser, buy points and sell points, but I'd like to have different bookmaker where you make your pick, and then you can instantly see like, oh, okay, I could get the better odds at this website, and I think it would make the life easier for everyone to figure out where to where to place their bet in a strategical way. Wow, I guess you like it. Maybe I can show you something else. Just give me a second. Go to Pick Monitor, go into the drive. Let me show you. By the way, really, thanks a lot for being here. I really appreciate it. I was worried that I'd be like alone, but don't feel bad for leaving. I know you've got probably some stuff to do. So I just want to find the Pick Monitor. Monitor. There's a whole brand guideline that like a whole brand document that I paid so much money to get that done. It wasn't worth it. Breaks my heart. All right. So yeah, I've worked the business model quite a lot. You know, I've done like some extensive research on like where's the market right now and where it's going. I've paid people to help me do so. So yeah, these are like maybe oh. Thanks for what you do. Thanks a lot, man. So yeah, basically these are the values we want to work around. So you know, PicMonitor is a brand of trust. It's independent. You know, we don't get paid by any bookmaker to promote them. There's Pinnacle, but it's more for the odds fee that I'm trying to work with them. But we don't, you know, get money out of the bookmakers. So yeah, that makes us one of the few websites which is 100% independent. Quality is obviously something that's really important for us, but the last value that we want to work on, and it's right now it's not good at all. It's the fun part. You know, on PicMonitor right now, you go on the platform, and the only thing that you do is, you know, make a pick. Maybe you'll go in on interact on the forum, but there's, you know, there's not much activity, but there's nothing really else to do on the platform. It's not that fun. You know, you make a few picks, you win, you lose, whatever. There's nothing else that comes after that. So I'd like to add a little bit of gamification, a few contests. I did one on the forum like a few months ago, which was called the Underdog November, I think. And basically the goal was simply to pick during a month the biggest underdog, and you would win a monthly all access pass, and people enjoyed that quite a lot, but it was a lot of work for me to handle. So I want to automate these kinds of contests so that we can have them every month, and you know, it's much more entertaining for everyone. So yeah, but okay, let's scroll down. So this is the new logo, PicMonitor. I had to choose between this one and this one. I'm curious which one you prefer. So that's the option 2. At first, I was gonna pick this one, but actually I'll give you a second to look at both of them, and I'll tell you why I picked this one. All right. I like to add some music. Usually when I work, I have some music in the background. I like the first as well. I do like the blue in the second. Yeah, the blue is really nice. So, and I had lots of ideas with where I like the first as well. But I'm just curious, which one did you prefer? Just your first thought. There's no right or wrong answer. I'll tell you like my thought process. Basically, the second one was initially my first pick, but what made me goes towards the second one, which is this one, is that it's much more different, and I wanted that a new platform when we launch it, I wanted the brand to look, you know, really like totally different, not just like we're upgrading PicMonitor, but like it's a whole, like we bring PicMonitor to a whole new level. But yeah, this logo I really like, especially, you know, the O. What I had like in mind was like something like, you know, you scroll the page, and then the circle will, like, you know, like a tennis ball or like a soccer ball, whatever. It will flip, and you know, I had some nice animation in mind. But yeah, the I took like a whole week to reflect on the decision, and this one, like when you look at I wanted, if you want to aim at, have fun being like you go on the website and it's entertaining. I wanted it to be a little bit more flashy. I wanted actually when we go back to this, that's what I was looking for. I wanted the colors to really stand out. The black, and the blue in the other one was more like neutral. It's like it's right the same feel that you have right now, where if you go on Pick Monitor, it's nice, it's cool, like the website's actually really looking good, but it's not I don't know, it's boring. It doesn't stand out. We're in the sports business. We want it needs to be action packed. When you go on the website, you need to feel alive. This is good, but it's not good enough for me. So yeah, the current design is good, but this one I feel like it's much better. And another thing is that half of the I don't know if you use Pick Monitor with your phone, but like right now, actually 60% of our users use either their phone or their tablet. So it's actually more important to look at the design and mobile. So, and we've actually worked a little bit more on it. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. So basically, you would have this button where each time you click on it, there's those four small icons that would come up. So I want to break some pattern that we currently have, where every time you make a pick, you simply make a pick based on, you'd like to make a pick on whatever an NFL game. So you go on NFL and you select your game and you enter your pick. So that's cool. But let's say you're a new user, you're not used to betting on sports. Well, maybe you want to know what's hot, what are other users picking, or what's closing soon, or like what are your favorite teams. And so it's a a new way to show the users their picks. Well, not their picks, but their picks possibility based on their interests. So yeah, so that's the feel I want to go with. All right, bro. Yeah, phone. Yeah, most people. I think like most people. Like, just curious. Let's say you're making a pick on the typical day. Are you making the pick on the like the transit, or like at your job, or during your break, or like when are you making your picks? Hey, Vera, what's up, buddy? On Twitch. Thanks for being here. As I said to Anthony from YouTube, I was quite worried I'd be alone today. I was just showing the new brand. So yeah, that's the that's what it would look like. Maybe I can show the desktop homepage for Secovera. Yeah, just you didn't miss much. I was just talking with Anthony on YouTube. And I was just asking a bunch of questions like, well, like, are you from Big Monitor, Secuvera? Basically, I'll just go back and show you the. Let me go back. Big Monitor Mobile. I'll show you the desktop. That's what's cool with a small viewership. I can take the time to get to know everyone. It doesn't. I don't mind Secuvera. It doesn't change much. I have a chat on, like you can see right here. Oop. I have a chat window where I can have I can see everyone on another screen. So here's the new homepage that I wanna work on. That's a new logo, new branding. As I was saying, what I want is Pick Monitor to feel much more alive. I want it to be more fun to interact with, because right now the big problem with Pick Monitor is that it's let's be honest, it's quite boring. You go on there, you make a pick, you leave, it's pretty much it. Maybe you'll interact a few times on the forum, but you don't even have an incentive to interact on the forum. There's no points, there's no karma or whatever you want to call it. So the goal for me is to make PickMonitor fun and less expensive, actually. So like one of my goals is actually to, if there's a bigger user base, well, I can reduce the prices, and it's easier for well, it's more affordable for everyone. I was even thinking that's something that I will be looking at, but making it maybe free, and working with on the commission basis. So these are all aspects I'm looking at. So okay, what I want to do today, I need to get used to this setting. It's not that easy to be streaming, watching chat, and working. So what I want to do today is start to make a plan on what are the next steps. Like there's so much things I need to do, and I actually haven't even had the time to think about no problem. I haven't had the time to really make a solid plan on how I'm going to attack the new version of PickMonitor. I'd like it to be I'd like to have the launch for the next NFL season. So that's actually the time frame I'm looking at. So that includes finishing the new website. That includes having everything automated, so that when I want to launch a contest, click on a button, select a few settings, and it's on. Have a moderation team in place, so that everything is easy to handle for them. So and I need hopefully I can have the grading be much better, because right now for a few sports it's quite annoying every single day. Maybe you're not aware, but I can show you what it looks like for me every single day. What I have to do is go on PickMonitor, and then I have an admin section where snap I always forget my password. I think it's this. Is that it? Nope. I have it stored somewhere else. One thing with me is that I don't even know my passwords, because I use extensions which generate the passwords for me. I think it's a much safer way to it's a much safer way for me to have all my password. The only password I really know is the one from my main personal email address, which logs me into my LastPass account, which stores all my passwords. So yeah, PickMonitor, just gotta find it there. Right here. Yeah, so basically here I have a grade section, and every day there are a few games that aren't graded, and I need to go through all of them. Usually soccer is the worst. Soccer and tennis are like it's quite annoying for me to I need to like go on Google, copy this, paste it in Google, find what was the result, and enter it manually. So it's quite annoying for me, and that's something that I'd like to be 100% automated. Unable to log into your own website. Yeah. I need to actually, it's because I think I wasn't logged in here, which I don't even know if I can. It's one thing you need to know is that I've just changed everything about my setup. Maybe I can show you my keyboard. It'll be like, what is this? So let me just want to make sure that I'm where's OBS? All right, right here. So this is what my keyboard looks like. So let me give you a shot. So this keyboard is actually amazing. It's the Advantage 2 keyboard. It costs like $400, but I have problems with my fingers. So I code a lot. I spend maybe 10 hours a day on the computer. So my posture is not necessarily the best. And the one thing with the normal keyboard is that your hands are like this, you're at the keyboard and you're typing like this. But with this keyboard, your wrists are like falling down, so it relieves the pressure from both of the from fingers, because right now these two fingers for me are totally numb. Like 24-hour a day, they're numb. It's really annoying. So this keyboard, I hope, will will fix this issue I have, hopefully. And yeah, and actually one other thing you need to know is that my the keyboard layout. So you're probably using QWERTY or AZERTY if you're in Europe, but I've changed my keyboard layout like 3 weeks ago to a Dvorak, which I wrote a blog post on it. I'll give it a link in chat. It's on the 4hourincome.com. And yes, Dvorak right here. So basically, I used to be able to write like I used to be able to write 100 words per minute, but right now I'm like down to 50 or 60 words per minute, which is really slow for me. So I need to get used to that. But these are all changes that I made for my health. Because I want to fix my wrist issues. I have a new desk coming in actually today. They're supposed to come. So yeah, everything, like all my setup is changing, but it makes me a bit slower while I adapt to this new environment. So yeah, okay, let's get started. The plan. New document. So this is Sublime Text. Task, new documents. So okay, what are my long-term goals? So first one, I want to launch, like that's just something I want to write down. I want to launch PM2 by next NFL season. So that's just the main objective. If I don't achieve that, I'll consider the following year as a failure. Like this is the big season for Big Monitor, as you can expect. Launch. There's an 8 there. So okay, and some shorter goals. Short-term goals. So on first thing, I'd like to set up a CI and CD environment. So if you don't know what this is, it's a continuous integration and continuous development. So it's a way for me to code and make sure that every time I want to do a release, everything gets tested, and it's not a big hassle to build the project and add new features. So, and the quicker I implement this in the project, the better it is. So yeah, set up CI/CD. Then I wanna, okay, so I need to install Laravel. I need to make a decision how what, like the technology stack. So I'm pretty sure about what I'm gonna use. Maybe I'm not sure if you guys are a bit tech savvy, but yeah, Laravel is a PHP it's a PHP framework. Give me a second. So yeah, Laravel is a PHP framework, and but there are a lot of other technologies that I need to choose, especially on the front end side. I need to choose basically between, do I want to go with Vue.js or React? Vue.js or React. And I'm not like, I'm good with Vue.js, but I've heard so much great things about the React. So that's something that I need to be studying a little bit. Just read a little bit on the subject, compare both communities. All right. So next, okay, so just that these are not in our order, so let's just go there. Set up CI/CD. Actually, that's better. This, I'm gonna cut it. Vue.js, React. Set up CI/CD like quickly. Get my new server. Get my new environment. running. And actually, this is not short-term goals. This is more like this week. This week's goals. Yeah, I make lots of typos because of my new keyboard layout. Quite annoying. All right, decision on the technology. I need to choose between Vue.js or React. I need to decide on, do I want to go with Docker or do I want to go with Vagrant, which I'm more familiar with Vagrant, but Docker is much more like powerful. So something that like I've watched another streamer called Adam for Botland, and he took like a few weeks to get to know Docker, and I'm not sure I want to spend that much time into just setting up my containers. So that's something. Is anyone here like tech savvy? Is it boring for it for some of you? Don't be afraid to ask some questions. I can answer all I can answer all of them. I'm not in a hurry. I'm just trying to clear up my minds about like how I want to attack this process. And I have a there's no worries, Anthony. Like yeah, you just come back anytime you want. I'll be there for like the next year, so I'm not going anywhere. Thanks for taking the time to jump into the channel, and hope to see you back in there. All right, so get my new environment up and running. Set up CI/CD. Get is there? Yeah, I need to contact the UI and UX designer ASAP to finish the later to finish the design. The main priority is to be able to finish the mobile design, which is more important for me than to finish the desktop one. Main reason is the more of my users are on mobile than desktop. All right, so what's next? Contact the UI UX designer to finish the design. Yeah, I think just for the first week, let's keep things simple. So actually, this is just too quick. This. Let's one thing that's annoying, I don't even have the project set up locally, so I'll get this running. So cd I want to go into pick monitor. All right. Their email also one if you did it. Oh yeah, sure, no worry. Well, let me take a look at it. Like one of the incentive to get in the chat is that you can have my attention pretty quickly. All right, just need to find big monitor business right here. Password paste. Not even the right one. Gmail. All right. I haven't checked out the message yesterday. It's one of my weak points. Yeah, I need to get better at at watching the emails. I used to have an employee that did that for me, so right now that I'm alone, it's quite it's quite of a change for me. What's your email address? Sequoia. What's your pick monitor username? Just so that I can start mapping out in my head who's who. Sequoia. Oh, there you go. Oh, that's you. Yeah. Yeah. I remember about you. Nice. I really appreciate the fact that you're that interested into the like pick monitor. That's cool. Just give me a second to read it. Just quickly. I mentioned a few months. Yeah, definitely Sequoia. I'm like, so what I can do, like, I think we're literally alone right now, so I can take a few minutes. Oh, can you give me your like pick? Oh, maybe it's here. Can you give me your pick monitor username? I'll give you the access to grading, and I'll show you how it works. And yeah, maybe we can have a quick chat on like how you'd like to get involved with pick monitor. MySQL Workbench. I just need to do that. Oh, it's soccer system. Okay. I even think if we go in my design, I think that we use your username somewhere. Envision. In. I think. Betting. Oh no, it was Betting Bandits. But yeah, I actually think I even follow your like I don't bet on sport, but I think I should. Right. Well, let me give you a follow right there, and I'll give you the access. I just need to do that off screen because it's my database that's there's some obviously some sensitive data. So user select rows. That's where user display name. Oh, that's the website builder. Wrong user. So where display name equals soccer system. Perfect. Good, and just give me a second. No, don't crash. Moderator, I think I need to give you 2. Is that it? 2 is forum, 3 is grading. All right. All right, I just gave you the excess. Oh, you gotta have dinner. All right, so basically, we'll just I gave you actually, you know what? I'll give you the grading access once you come back, and I'd like us to maybe take just 5 or 10 minutes on Skype so that I can show you how it works because you know there's some things that you need to know. So yeah, just hit me up as soon as you come back. All right. Just that hot screen. MySQL Workbench. Where's that? All right, MySQL Workbench and yeah, there's a few. God damn it. I'll need to do that later. Let's put it in there. Nice. Get emails done. Save that to today. Monitor today.todo. Save, replace. Yeah. All right, good. Where is that? Need to find the restream chat. There we go. All right. Good. Okay, so okay, so what I'll do is I need to set up the first version of PicMonitor on my local server. All right, so let's do that right now. I had the Vagrant script. For some reason, there's no Vagrant file right here, so let's get that set up. Create Vagrant file, and I had that the script right here. Where is that? Vagrant file. Apache. No. Where is that Vagrant file? I forgot. I have another computer right here where I had it set up locally. Where is that Vagrant file? Right? It's the var w PicMonitor. No, it's oh no, it was workspace. That's it. Workspace. Was it Docker? I think it was Docker. Yeah, and I had a Vagrant file, I think. Not even. Oh yeah, yeah, there it is. All right. So let me in the bootstrap.sh. If I open up too many windows open. Do I have bootstrap.sh here? Oh no, that's the first one. I need to open up the big monitor. So this is the new version I was working on, but what I need to do is go clone the first version. All right, so it's on Bitbucket. Right, login, and I think I'll need my big monitor's credential. Oh yeah, it's in the account. Michael add bigmonitor.com, and then the password is I'm not gonna tell you. So it's a big monitor. Google big monitor. Here, copy password. Save it. And actually save that and save it to LastPass. All right. Let's clone this repository. Right here, clone, and then terminal. Oh, that you can see on screen, huh? All right, I'll leave that, and then I'll get clone, and I'll call it this, and then I'll call it the pick monitor legacy. All right. Cannot read. Please make sure you have the correct access to Aish. Oh, maybe it's because oh yeah, I need to do this off screen. I need my SSH key. No. Shift N. All right. I want to move. Some shortcuts looks broken because of OBS. Weird. All right, so I need my SSH key. It won't be long. .ssh .id so .pub. Looks good. Let me copy this and then I'll go paste it in my settings, access keys, and this is no, that's not access key. I need my user view profile. I should have a way in my account to add an SSH. There you go. That's my desktop. Let me paste it right in there, and then oh, already. So why is that? I don't understand. Oh, it's in another account. Someone has already added it. Ah, shit. Because I have multiple accounts. I can't use the same SSH key. That's annoying. That's annoying. I guess I can I can't do it via SSH, via HTTPS. So, what am I gonna do? I could generate a new SSH key just for this Bitbucket account. But no, I don't understand why I don't have the correct access, because this should be, in theory, this one, right? MV equal, if I compare, no, it's not the same. So we have two different public keys. What to do? That's an annoying feature from Bitbucket. I guess I could clone via HTTPS, but I don't know the account password since I'm using but wait a second, why? Oh, that's correct. I remember I had another SSH key on my other computer just for this account. So if I go in there, password, right? And then let me see this cat dot sh. Yeah. Now I remember. So what I need to do, where is monitor? Big monitor. Just open it. Sorry, I can't do that on stream. I need another computer where I had my Bitbucket account set up. I need to copy something on my new computer. That's annoying bit. Okay, now I remember. So basically, I need to generate a new SSH key, and then I need to set up my config so that it doesn't take my default SSH key and then I can add a new one. Makes sense. It makes sense. So let's go into settings, just SSH keys, add key, generate the SSH key. Terminal here, and it's SSH key gen. Let's copy that, and then let's go to SSH keygen, and I want to save it into, it's not this, I want it to be pick monitor. Yeah, no passphrase needed. All right, so let's go into the .ssh .ssh, and then yeah, so I have both new keys, and then I need to open up the config file and I need to add a new host that I'll call bitbucket.com user. Yeah, okay, so user 1 host name. So the host name will be bitbucket.com. And then user will be get. Identity file will be the default one, so I don't need to put it in there. I can just copy it. And identities. And that is yes. All right. And then I can go in there, copy this, paste it, and then now I can copy all of this, paste it. All right, and that's going to be my user 2. No, user pick monitor. Pick monitor. Bitbucket.com. It's .org. Yeah. And then get, and then what I want to do here is instead of ID RSA, I want it to be the one I call, which is pick monitor. All right, save it. Now print the public key. Copy that. I'll paste it into right here, and that should be working. Desktop. There we go. All right. Repository again, and now I should be able to clone. Oh, let me go back in there. No, that's another project. Let's go back into projects. Paste that in there. Pick monitor legacy. There we go. Cloning. Oh, still not working. What am I doing wrong? I think in the hosts, I think I forgot something. .ssh. Oh, that's etc host. etc hosts. Where's that? Hosts. Let me take a look here. Doesn't seem like having anything in there. Pretty weird. Bucket multiple SSH keys. There we go. Tip of the week. So that is good. I think I did that. Oh, you know what I did wrong? I think I forgot. I used the wrong extension for the first user. Config. Right. Because I think I already had that. If I look for pick monitor prod, yeah, yeah, no. Oh, okay, I see. So But this I can delete. I already had that. Pick monitor. So that's my prod server. Okay, pick monitor right there. And what I want to do is change this to pick monitor, which is my new key. All right. Nah, still not working. I got this. Message add. Getting your keys on keyring. This is the only useful password to protect. No, I don't have that. Oops. If you don't have a local copy of your repo, you have to run the following command to clone the Bitbucket repository. Oh. Okay. Okay. So basically, if I go back in here and then actually this, but like this, no? Config pick monitor right here next. All right. So this uses this, so it should be working, right? Oh, made a typo right here. No. So weird. Looks the same. Dot user one. It should be working. I don't get why it's not working. Compare your Git with the if you don't have a local overlay, you have to run the following command to clone a Bitbucket repository. Get clone, then does that. I don't understand. Oh, but is it .org? That's the question. Pick monitor. Ah, there we go. So it's .org/pick monitor. Alright, this should be working. I guess, yeah. Alright, now it's cloning. I don't know if I can put some YouTube music without getting banned. On l'entend pas mal, hein, ça. Mais c'est pas grave, j'ai juste 2 personnes. ThePickMonitor.com. Alright, so this is cloning, should take a while because there's a big database in it. So we'll just leave that running. That's my dog. Alright, so this is cloning. Should take, so why is it so large? Shouldn't be that big. Complete lines, command line 26, okay. And so the procedure is really simple. Figure up, copy the environment file, copy the .htaccess file, add this, install the cron job from script, set available PickMonitor.test, update the lines. Okay. This seems pretty easy. Alright, no thanks. So this is all good. This should be, wow, it's so long. Let's just look at the size of the river. Oh, it's 700 megabytes. Probably there's a few. There's a few databases that must be in the project that shouldn't be there. Alright, let's just go back to this while it's downloading. So yeah, I need to get the emails done. That I can still put at the bottom of the list. Like I can do that by Friday. I like that. Okay, get my new. Yeah, and I guess we can. But this is dependent on. Yeah, I should have a minimum of. I should have a minimum of code before getting that. Like at least maybe like the homepage should be set up, and then we could be looking at doing the CI/CD. So what I'll do is that I'll move that to maybe like a reminder. Alright, set up CI CD as soon as the home page is done. All right, just look into. Okay, so there's Vue.js, React. Is there anything else I wanted to compare before jumping into code? So there was. I have to make it like for the architecture. I was looking at first at doing like a microservice architecture. My problem is that I went to a talk in France, and yeah, there's so many. It looks so complicated because of the. Oh, Secovera, what's up? Yeah, give me your Skype username if you don't mind, or you can just add the business@picmonitor.com. Hey Daisy. Daisy, ça dérange-tu juste de mettre ça au micro?
C'est quoi les.
Je sais pas son nom. Just let me know when you've added me. Yeah, I need to work on the microphone. I'm actually gonna move my desk in my another room so that it's a little bit more quiet. This mic is catching too much noise. Where are you from, Secovera? Or I think your real name is Dan, am I correct? Ouais, tu l'as mis longtemps. There are ads in my own channel, what the fuck? What's your username on the...
On l'a pas tout de suite, il va manger.
Okay.
On va te laisser ça.
Secovera.
Tu manges pas?
Ouais, je gagne. The business at Pig. Oh, okay, no worries. Here, add this when you're ready. Ah, tabarnak. Ouais, je le sais. Just burn myself. C'est bon, tu l'as mis combien de temps? Mais t'es capable de passer dans l'autre chambre? C'est vraiment chaque petite affaire est captée. Quelqu'un va m'appeler sur Skype. I think my own Skype crashed. Where is it? This second. Hmm. Just give me a second, I'm gonna kill the process, and then that should fix the issue. 531, kill. Oh, never mind, I think. No such process. 553, 553, no such process. What is going on? I don't get why it's not working. Let me close this. Close this, close. So many windows open. This. Close. Saving. Close this. Why? Okay, I'll have to restart the. Just give me a second. I'll have to restart the. I think. Yeah, I have to. Be right back.